Airbrush or contrast paint? I need to know which is the best to quickly paint my new army, the Melting Suns. I have 3 different methods that I want to try. First is a contrast paint over a Zenithal highlight and a fuchsia underspray. Next is a fuchsia spray over a Zenithal and orange base. Last is an orange spray over a fuchsia base with no Zenithal. This was my first time using contrast paint, and in hindsight, maybe it wasn't the best idea for this to be my first experience with it, but I figured this is going to be the method I need to find which is the best to paint a lot of minis in the shortest amount of time, so I tried it out. I have to admit, I was surprised that none of the Zenithal could be seen through this paint, but I can see myself using this in the future, so it's a fail, but I'm excited to try again. Next is the fuchsia spray from the bottom as opposed to painting from the top. The paint scheme requires a transition from this fuchsia pinkish color up into an orange and then finally highlighting into a yellow. While the transition was definitely there, I felt like it was far too fuchsia colored and the original orange wasn't really being maintained very well. This could be due to my airbrushing technique, but I need this to be quick, so this one is a maybe. Last is the no Zenithal, just a fuchsia base-coated mini, and I'm going to be spraying orange from the top. And shockingly, this was the one that I really liked the most. I felt like it maintained that nice orange dominance to a fuchsia base. Also, this was the easiest one to paint, so I think this is the method that I'm going to go with to paint my entire army. You can really see the lack of transition from the contrast paint as opposed to the airbrush. So in this instance, the airbrush seems to be superior. I should emphasize that this could be my lack of experience using contrast paints, but I still think that they're a pretty valid thing to be using on different projects, and I look forward to it. To really bring out this sunburst transition effect that I'm looking to do, I add yellow on the top. This is actually a lot trickier to do without overdoing it, and I do end up overdoing it just a little bit. However, it's not that difficult of a thing to correct. The final step of this paint scheme is to add back the orange base. Again, I really want this paint scheme to go from a fuchsia to an orange to a yellow, but the main color needs to be orange. Here's a quick demonstration of the effect I'm looking for. I'm still surprised that the simple base and spray method was the quickest one that gave me the result I was looking for. If you liked the video, why not subscribe for more? Thanks!